while recording a bunch of videos, a box came. And in that box were kids. Or are they squids? It's Splatoon! And these are the Sine figures. And they come with their little guns, and they have their little ink packs on the back, and their crazy shoes. Obviously this is the default Inkling boy. Seen on the packaging and stuff. So these are how you're always going to see these figures, or these characters, I mean. Obviously fully customizable, but they didn't really get into that. And I doubt they will. It would be cool to have a Inkling boy that you could like change his, or you could add like a helmet or change his gun or something like that. But boy, if these really take off, maybe they'll do that. And the Inkling girl is also available. She has her iconic gun. She's more of the face of the game, in my opinion, because she's more prominent on most of the art and stuff, which is just fine. And of course the Sine attention to detail is all there. It's not just painted on, it's like stitched on. The shoes though have that little iron-on stuff, or whatever they do. And there's always, I mean, nothing is ever left out. There's always details all over the figure. Here's the tag. It says Splatoon on it, big surprise. 2015 Nintendo. And this says number 1. Does Inkling Boy say number 2? He does. So who would number 3 be? Is it Callie or Mari? So yeah, they made the Squid sisters. And look at these outfits. The glitter and everything. So they totally nailed it. Got a little piece of sushi in her hair. She's got a big bow tie made of her tentacles here. And she is number 3. And she's kind of in a sitting pose. I don't know if you can tell. So she kind of has to sit like that. Which has always been weird for posing. But, well, they totally nailed her hair. They got her beauty mark on there. Her eyes. It's all there. Very well done. As always. And here's Mari. Or Marie, however you want to say it. And she has her little piece of calamari on her head. And then she has her bow in a different direction. You can't really tell that in the game, because you always see her like this. I mean, occasionally she turns her head, but that's her hairstyle, or her tentacle style. It says weird. Sounds weird to say that. But she's also in kind of a sitting pose. These two were obviously meant to sit next to each other. She is number 4. Whoa. Judd has also been announced. He's on pre-order now. As of the making of this video, I don't know when I'm going to put it up. And an Inkling, a Squid, the green one. The green one tends to be the one that is the most prominent for some reason. The amiibo was green as well. That might have been why they always only chose the green one. So that's the next 2 coming out in the Sine set. There's another big set of squids, Inkling squids that are shiny. I'm not sure who made those yet. But they're much bigger and they were prizes. These are available at retail. The other thing I got in the box, because it was a big box, are the pink and the turquoise and the purple, or indigo, or this indigo, or blue, or whatever you want to call it. Now I have all those Splatoon cushions as well, take up all my space. So obviously the first 2, the orange and the green, sold well enough that they were able to make all of the colors. The other thing that was in the box, oops, unrelated to Splatoon, are these Kirby figures. These are like Safubi Kirby figures. And he's sitting there all cute. He's got a little invincible candy on the back. And there's also bags and bags and bags. Regular Kirby. Curious looking Kirby, I guess. And we have the Kirby that sucks. This Kirby totally sucks. As a figure, it just sucks. Enough sucking jokes? It's nice that they have these little, I mean, there's not much to these figures, but it's nice that they have a little flattening on the feet so he will stand. Nintendo HAL. These were made by Enski. Okay. You never know with Kirby. There's SK Japan, there's Enski, there's Takara, there's Man Presto, man, everyone's had Kirby. And they've all done a good job with him. He's not exactly the hardest guy to do, but all of them have had their own little special thing going on. And the last thing that was in the box was this guy. It is a gold Mario figure for the 30th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. From Taito and JAMA. And there's no seal on the bottom, so that means I can pop it open. Take a look at this guy. And Taito has had an obsession with making large Mario products. And I'm not sure why, but there was a Mario and a Fire Mario released through Taito. And you know, it's easy enough to release a Fire Mario once you have a Mario. And this one's easy enough to release because you just spray paint the whole thing gold, right? It has some articulation for very little reason. And his head kind of tilts. So you can kind of have like a, oh, I'm looking in the background kind of look. But for the most part, very simplistic. You can tell that it's spray painted bare because on the neck piece there's a color change. I've always found it a little odd that they keep the pupils on something like this, but that's because in the original Mario figure of this, they would have been colored. On the back though, there's a stamp that says 30th Anniversary Mario Brothers. And then there's Taito and licensed by Nintendo and stuff like that. Overall very nice. It's pretty cheap as it goes. Nice detail in a large figure, but you know, I'm not exactly super thrilled here, but you know, it's something that as a collector you need, simply because the anniversary was involved. I skipped the big ones because I knew they'd be kind of cheap like this. So I waited to see if there was a special edition coming, because they did do the special edition plush, and so that paid off. Sometimes you wait and you get you miss out, and sometimes you wait and you get a better one. So that is what came in my box. Oh, and just so you know, that was all from HobbyLink Japan. They have a new private warehouse option, so you can ship everything at once when everything comes in. You can hold it for up to 60 days, and that's what I did, like right up until. I find that their prices are actually starting to get better than Ami Ami, which is what I used pretty exclusively beforehand. And now HobbyLink Japan, their pricing, even after the pre-orders close on Ami Ami, tend to be a little bit cheaper, especially for the Splatoon cushions. They were really well priced. So for your import goods and needs, HobbyLink Japan. And I'm not being paid to say that. So thanks for watching.